Hey everyone! Today we've got something really special. Recently, thanks to the incredible team over at Right Time Watches here in Colorado, I was able to get my hands on the brand new Seiko Alpinist. We're going to be doing a review of it today. Here's a picture I took while we were there, and it is an awesome, albeit a bit niche tool watch. So, let's grab a drink and jump in. First things first, what is the new Alpinist? Well, this new $1,100 Seiko is the most recent in line to wear the Alpinist moniker that really dates all the way back to the earliest tool watches from Seiko from the 1950s. Since its inception, the Alpinist has always been associated with the sportiest watches that Seiko has to offer. Really, it's the spiritual predecessor to the Prospex line that we know and you readily utilize today. In the same segment, you could consider something like the Rolex Explorer, although wildly different in price and quality. It's the same styling and type of watch that you're looking for. But $1,100 for a new Seiko, even with an automatic GMT, seems like a lot to ask. So, hey, let's get into it.
Taking a look at them, they are really nice watches. Right off the bat, the strap feels better than previous generations that struggled with the stiff strap, and the deployment clasp on the letter is easy to use and adjust. I didn't have the opportunity to see the limited edition that's released with the silver dial and the stainless steel bracelet, so I can't really comment on the quality of the bracelet released with that edition. Honestly, I'm not too disappointed though. The blue dial on the blue strap is absolutely my favorite in the collection. The case seems to be made well, it has a good weight but didn't feel cumbersome on the wrist, and the display case back, like with most Seikos these days, is nice, but still has that Seiko utilitarian finishing that I've come to know and love, even though it does have the nice touch of flash with the gold-plated rotor. Around the bezel, you have a 24-hour indicator which is used for the GMT hand, which can be easily set independently from the time and stands out nicely with a red accented hand against the other cathedral hands. Even down to the fine details here, it's nice to see the color-matched date window with the dial. The large numerals are easy to read, and even though I don't have a good shot of it unfortunately, I would bet the lume is exactly up to Seiko standards, which has never disappointed me. Finally, we need to discuss the major complication on this dial, the compass. Now, legend says it is used by pointing the watch so that the hour hand is in the direction of the sun, and then rotating the interior bezel set to the south or north, depending on which hemisphere you're in. I'm not exactly positive. Setting that marker between your hour hand and the 12-hour, and you have a compass. How accurate that compass is, I will leave actual explorers to decide, but I imagine they will already have their own compasses.
All said and done, this watch rides a line between widely approachable and weirdly niche. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is a great tool watch. Even if you don't get the stainless steel strap and you get leather instead because you're not getting the limited edition, an easy third-party strap swap gets you the same great sporty look with the black or the blue dial, and then you're not paying the extra premium for it if you don't need the silver dial look. The GMT is great. It's designed to be used long and hard on any adventure you want to go on and still have a really nice everyday in the office aesthetic if you want that too. It is a great watch and seems like it would be widely marketable. But then you get into the price point. For $1,100, first and foremost, a GMT is not outrageous. That's a solid price point. But you're also looking at a Seiko. There are a lot of other options out there, some with more pedigree, especially as you get into those higher price points. Where I think this watch thrives, is in this Seiko collector. If you've got a collection built around Seiko, if you're passionate about the brand, this watch fits perfectly. And you need to have the newest Alpinist for that type of collection. But where I think this watch really thrives is actually in the one watch collector. This is a watch with a great GMT, solid water resistance, really comfortable. It is honestly probably the perfect tool watch at this price point. You can trust it that when you put it on every single day, it will work without fail, and you never spend a bunch of money on it, like you do with some of the other tool watches, some of the high-end watches out there. The one watch collector would really, really thrive, I think, with this piece. All right, everybody. That is what I've got on the new Seiko Alpinist. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you like this and want more content like it, check out some of our other videos on the channel. And don't forget to check out our podcast, Half Past Out, where me and two of my buddies get together, have a couple drinks, and talk watches, and everything else. Thanks. Cheers.